Hey everybody, Tim Kelly here. Welcome back to Master Photo Techniques. We're glad to have you. This day we're going to do just something a little different and revisit my facility. But mostly I want to encourage you viewers that are trying to set up studios or saying that you don't have enough space. Well, I think you may be able to do it. In fact, nothing ever happens until you start. So I'm going to show you how little space I actually use to push out a whole lot of photography business. Let's do the camera room first. I'll take you back there, show you that where we make all of our portraits that are studio, basically, are done in what was once a dining room and not a very large one. One of the biggest questions I get asked on my YouTube channel comments is how big is it? Well, the camera room on a good day is 14 wide by 24 deep. And I say good day, if we move some furniture, the backgrounds take up at least a foot. And the furniture on the other side, where I might put my camera down and such, takes up another foot. So effectively, and of course the lights, I would say is working 13 feet or less to 22 feet or less. But in here, we can do full-length brides. We can do families of 10 or 12 with ease. So don't tell me you can't find a place to do it. We do have the advantage that our room, even this room, is 10 feet high. The rest of the house is 12, but this, which was a dining room with a chandelier, was 10 feet high. Here's a background that I use all the time for my business headshots. It's 6 by 8. And it's up a lot because I do a lot of those. And behind there, most of the backgrounds are 12 feet wide, 10 to 12, 12 normal, okay? Soft boxes we're using in here most of the time are these. These are older Larsons, which of course they don't exist anymore, but you can get similar brands. This is a 4 foot by 6 foot, which I love. This is a 3 foot by 4 foot, which I can't live without. So that's the main lighting, even though we use spotlights and grids and hair lights and reflectors, that's the main thing. So we're using big lights in this little room as well. Sales room, showroom, sales room, we show what we want to sell. So obviously on the walls, as we've scanned about, we have paintings, large photographic prints, and my favorite, black and white. We show everything now currently on a large TV, and we do so from a computer station, and it's working great. For a number of years, we were doing ceiling mounted projection onto a big motorized screen. That works too, nothing wrong with that. But I'm most comfortable with this clean setup. Just turn it on, stick the thumb drive in, and do the slideshow and take the order. And it's the money room. You know, this is where we make it. Comfortable enough for maybe 5 or 6 people in the gallery and me up front running my show into here. You could fit more people, but that's normally we only have 2 or 3 people at a time. Works great. So let's check out my production room. Now, I'd like to brag and say it was a big old lab, as I once had a very large lab, but now it's just a big bedroom, another 14 by 14 room. And in here, we got 3 computer stations, large printer, and finishing. This, of course, this machine feeds my printer. This is Pro 2100 from Canon, which I use. And I'd love to have a bigger one, but I didn't have the room to do it. So I could have easily put a larger size in. But this is 24 by 30. That handles most of my work. So this machine is where we edit this video and all the others we put up. So it's a newer Mac, iMac, loaded. We also do our scanning, and all of our backups are here as well. This machine over here is all business, you know, with the QuickBooks and all that. We got color laser printers over there. And of course, sometimes we have 3 or 4 people working in here as well, just crazy as that sounds. So we're pretty organized. We have all of our orders that are in progress right here that are going. We have in boxes with their names on them, and we keep the prints safe, keep the paperwork with it, the proofs, and we can pretty much assemble from right here. We try and keep a nice, neat appearance. This would be like shipping envelopes and cardboard shippers and CD shippers and DVD shippers, all that. And this would be folders, print folders. All those folios on the counter will go up there. And as you probably saw, we have a big shrink wrapper here too, which I love because when we do our mats, we like them to be all shrink wrapped and ready. And then of course, as I've said in other videos, in honor of what we used to have, I still have my Darkroom print tongs, and they go back to the 1970s. I'll just never give those up. Anyway, that is our production room. So there you go. We are outside in our little patio where we do a lot of senior shooting. We love the light out here. Natural light's a great thing, but you can't rely on it. That's why I prefer shooting in my studio. But this is a lovely place to work, and it's getting ready for a revamp. So pretty soon we'll have a video on it. It's been great as a final supplement to my sessions, but mostly studio's my spot. I love it, but occasionally we need to have a little bit of a change up, and this kind of space with this great light has been it. Love you and thank you for watching.